Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cathy of Cathy's Cash and Coin. I'm a single mom with 3 daughters, although my oldest is grown and out of the house. Thank you to all my subscribers, my supporters, my friends for all your love and support of my channel. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. Don't forget to hit the like button while you guys are here and leave me a comment down below. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. So today we are going to do my last paycheck budget for the year. I get paid bi-weekly, so this is for December 24th's paycheck. But first, before we do that, I have some happy mail. I was on a live with the mom live, Chrissy, and she was shouting out Free, who makes some beautiful products. I will have her linked below, and you guys, I'm so excited for this. So I have not taken it out of the package. I've only opened it up so I can make this easy. So I will show you guys what I got. What a pretty bag. Oh, the care instructions for my new pens. Oh, wow. Oh, how pretty. Cool. A little heart. Oh, look at the stickers. Oh my goodness. I love these, Free. Awesome. Oh, Budget with Free. It just says thank you for your support. It really means so much to me. Thank you, Free. I'm so excited. Okay. Look at guys. You know, of course I had to get a green pen, right? And then the yellow is, I hope my mom's not watching, but it's going to be a Christmas present. I'm glad I got here in time. This is her favorite color. And then the blue is for me also. So since I'm doing my budget, I am going to use my pen. Look at that, guys. So excited to use this. Thank you so much, Free. Okay, you know what? I'm going to keep the white out handy because I'm used to using erasable pens. So, as I'm excited to use. Okay, so we're going to start with my income. And I always need a calculator. So for my income, for my full-time job, oh man, this writes really nicely. $22.04 is my income for this paycheck. I don't usually mess around with the change. I just round down, so it's $22.04 something. Yeah, nothing from the post office again, guys. I know this is like the same old story all over and over and over again. They're really behind with me now, so when I get it, it will be a nice income, but until then, nothing. All right, and then my part-time job, I'm expecting about $350. So let's total that up. That is $2,554. All right, so that is the income that we have, and my challenges, which I will break down further on my challenge stuffing, but I have my investment challenge, my scratch off challenge, a couple zodiac challenges, the snowfall challenge, which is getting 0 because I don't, at least for now, there's been no snow here in Chicago. And then my cell phone challenge, which I'm putting $20 to, and it totals. So all the challenges is totaling $111 because the 100 envelope challenge is done, but I will be starting that on the next paycheck again. And so we're going to take $2,554 and we're going to take away 111. That leaves us $2,443. And then we're going to move on down here to bills and subscriptions. So my rent is due on the 1st. This is the last month. It will be $1,235 for February, it will be going up to $1,295. I have a personal loan that is $71. My dental insurance is $53. And this is a letter carrier fund that I donate $25 a month to. And then Venture One. Ooh. You see, when the post office doesn't give me any income, this really changes my debt payoff. I'm gonna go with $150, and if something changes, I will change that and bump it up to $300. That's what I want to do, $300 a paycheck, but not this time, I guess. That totals $1,534. And we're going to take that from the $2,443. That leaves us $909 to move on to all my different funds, my sinking funds. First, we start with my wallet. Now, we will be out of town for about a week of this, and Christmas, you know, I get paid at Christmas Eve, Christmas weekend, we'll probably have leftovers, stuff like that. So I'm going to bring this budget down to $100. It's usually $200. Gas, same thing. I won't be doing much driving in the next week or so. So that's going down to $50. And then the rest of these, $20. So this is medical, like prescriptions and co-payments, gifts for, you know, family gifts. When I save up for Mother's Day, Father's Day, things like that. Pet care and clothes. So this is $230. And we're going to take that from the $909. That leaves $679. And then we're going to move on to my first sinking fund binder, which is my pink binder. And this is all my revolving type of funds. Giving will do 20. Mom Fuel, this is a new envelope. I took out my YouTube envelope to put in my YouTube binder, and I replaced it with Mom Fuel, which is for my coffee stuff. So we'll put 20 in there. Since it's just starting out, I probably won't put 20 in there every paycheck, but just since it's a brand new envelope, I'm going to start it a little bit higher. Miscellaneous always gets $10. Beauty will also get $10. Now school, I used quite a bit of that to pay for cap and gown for my senior. So we're going to put 25 in there. Landscaper is done for this season, but we will still start saving for next season. $5. Costco, $20. Family fun will do 20 as well. And then this birthdays is for my daughter's birthdays. My next two daughters' birthdays are in February on the same day. So we need to bump that up because that's coming up quick. So we're going to total this up. It's $160. And then we are going to take the $160 from the $679 we had left. That leaves us $519. Oh boy. I have a lot of sinking funds, so $519 is going to be cutting it close. So we'll move on to those. Okay, so we're going to start, this purple line here was put there by mistake. I was tired, obviously, when I did this. But we're going to start with Christmas. This is for my cash Christmas gifts. I don't need to add anything to it. I don't even really think there's 300 in there anymore. Obviously, it's been depleted for tips and gifts. So I'm not worried about that. We will start this again in January. Car registration, this comes, it needs to be fully funded by the end of February. So it's going to get $10. Amazon, I just do $5 a paycheck. That's not due until August. Now Disney Plus comes out in February as well. So we are going to do $4. ID theft protection also comes or will come out in November. We're just going to do $5. holidays. This doesn't have $80, I don't think, in there anymore, but when I filled this all out, it did. But when I do the cash stuffing, I will fix these totals. This is just going to be for food, anything you need for any holiday. It's just going to be a revolving holiday fund. So this will be $10. And then wedding always gets at least $50. Okay. So we'll move on to glasses. Glasses and graduation party. I always like to do $25 for each of them. This blue binder is funds that are like more long-term but don't have a specific date. These are all pretty much dated. They have a specific date they need to be funded by. Holidays, I guess I could move to revolving though. Yeah, anyway. Passports, we'll do $10. And I did hear passport prices are going up. Somebody at the post office told me that the next week on the 27th, they're going up like 20 bucks. Australia is getting $10. My daughter's orthodontic work, she will need $10. Student loans, I would like to do at least $25. Whew. My envelope, $10. Health, this is for any, major doctor bills or anything like that. We'll do $10. And then car maintenance, I always like to do $50. So let's see where we are. What was the total left? I can never remember. We have 519. Okay, so let's total this up. $259. All right, so $259. I'm doing all right, I think, right? $259. All right, so that was page 1. Now page 2, these are more of savings, and then this is my travel binder, and you guys can see I didn't need to keep track of how much each one needs because this is the last stuffing before a trip to Harry Potter World. So we'll start with Ari's car. Ari's car is going to get $20. Apple is going to get nothing. This is going to be taken out of that binder, and it's going to go with the challenges. Old bills. We'll do $10. New car, I want to put at least 20 in. And month ahead, I would like to do at least $25. All right, so travel binder is $5 away from its goal for travel. Envelope, I should say. Spending is $104 away. Beauty is $20 away. Miscellaneous, $2. Gas, $6. Food, and what is that? $47. And then tips is $6. So we're going to take this new total here. $265. We're going to take the $265 and the $259. That leaves us, or the total is $524 for my sinking funds. So I'll go back to the other page. Okay, so the total was $524. So we're going to take that from the $519. And I am negative $5. It should be negative, right? 524 minus 519 equals, yeah, that would be 519 minus 524. So I'm negative $5. But that's okay. I can always move things around if this $350 doesn't come in that high, or I usually under budget for the part-time job just because I'm never sure and I don't see that paycheck until it actually hits my account on Friday. I can, like I said, all of these funds I could always bring down to make up that $5. I like to keep a buffer in my account, usually about $30, but then I also have the miscellaneous to lean on. But like I said, because week 2 of this paycheck, we will be on vacation, and that vacation binder will be fully funded with spending money, food money, miscellaneous, beauty, tips, everything should be covered. So I'm not that worried about this budget. Although my next paycheck, there won't be as many hours at my part-time job because I will be on vacation. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And just a reminder that this budget binder is from Paper by Moe on YouTube, on Etsy, and she has her own website, paperbymoe.com. Some of the stickers are from her as well. Again, thank you, Free. I love my new pen. It writes beautifully, and I cannot wait to give my mom her beautiful pen. And I should have had this in the video. It's so cute. Cute little heart. So thank you all for watching and supporting. This may or may not be my last video before Christmas. So if you celebrate Christmas, I wish you all the very best Christmas. I hope you get to spend the time with your family and your friends, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. Have a wonderful, wonderful week and weekend, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye.